masih 12 menit lagi ya. Tadi yang menang berarti Ping Ho lawan Ame. Apa Ame? Teng dong. Oh besok kan ada itu ya acara apa? Acara ISL ya. Acara ISL ya yang apa? Yang casting Bang Bento dan Alpro. Wah, mantap banget ya. Mantap dong. Oh bentar, gini caranya suara videonya gedean bang. Oh oke terus nih tadi gue udah lihat Randy lagi nonton di sana. Harus dikaji ini aja. Di rumah gak ada 2 monitor ya. Minggu depan aku udah balik lagi Jakarta. Dan semoga harusnya internetnya lebih stabil ya kalau di gue disini aja biar ada temennya. Wih, terima kasih friend. Tadi pas game yang tadi sampai bingo itu ya, kayaknya di aneh ya. Itu gimana ya dia ya hitungannya ya. Kayak kalah unit terus sih kalau pas lawan yang MS itu ya. Yang MS itu di bingo dia belinya banyak banget itu. Dia hitungannya juga lumayan bagus juga sih. Tangannya si Ping Ho ya, dapetnya kartu-kartu yang apa unit yang langsung sama 2 gitu ya, 2 mana kos sama yang 4 mana kos. Itu kan cepet banget ya tadi yang game apa lagi yang game ketiganya. Delapan menit lagi. Berarti ntar malam antara mungkin ada kartu lain sebelum supportnya apa ini bakal ada kartu lain atau langsung supportnya ini. Kalau yang kemarin kan itu namanya kartu tambahan dulu ya si Telstone itu ya, terus buat supportnya si Bar. Ini gedean deh, tapi nanti aku kecilin. Oh ya, acaranya yang ISL itu besok jam berapa sih? Jam 1. Suara game gue gak kedengaran kan? Oh, jam 10.45 ya. 10.45. Bingo draw. Iya, makanya drawnya bagus banget itu tadi. Nah, dapat 2 MF sama ada itu juga ya. Ini loh. Golden Aegis-nya juga langsung dapat juga, mantap banget. Oh besok acaranya yang ini ya, yang on air talent, yang apa Snapdragon Pro versi ESL itu jam 11 lah, 10.45 ya. Ada di Twitch, ada di YouTube juga. Mungkin kan nontonnya di YouTube aja ya. Ada di Facebook juga. Itu pajaknya lebih banyak di YouTube aja. Jadi kalau di Twitch nanti kita bisa poger-poger. Dan juga kan harusnya kan ya mention next tuh yang buat broker tuh harusnya ada event passnya ya. Eventnya belum gratis kali ya. Mungkin pas keluar text note-nya baru keluar ya. Berkelihatan itu event pass. Event pass yang terakhir aku bisa beli ya. Itu orang Indo semua kayak main enggak? Itu enggak orang Indo. Ini cuma yang lolos aja. Jadi itu kalau nggak salah tuh ESL itu season League 1 itu ada 4 ya. League 1 ada cupnya ada 4. Nah setiap cup itu diambil 8 orang. Kalau nggak salah gitu untuk dikumpulin di yang terakhir ini, yang ESL terakhir. Kayaknya nggak ada orang Indonesia, nggak ada orang Indonesia. Nah, kalau aku ini aku hilang ya, nggak bisa aku. Oh, udah bisa. Nggak bisa. Ini kita bisa lihat apa aja nanti. Gak ada jalan lagi malam, enggak dong. Ini asli ya. Ini sekarang, paling jam berapa? Kalau nonton malam apa lah, saya kayaknya mau belajar tuh. Jadi hari ini juga belajar tadi. Belajar terus Dia mau harus belajar. Nah nih, mungkin yang kan sambil menunggu kan ya mas. Oh ya ini udah kan harus kelihatan kan. Nah ini ini kan season Dragon Open tujuan. Nah, ini final Asia Pasifik ya. Sayangnya yang dari wakil Indonesia di Seti Alwan udah kalah. Kita masuk besok pun masuk ke quarter final ini. 8 orang ya. Dari mana nih? Thailand, Korea Selatan, ada Thailand, ada Vietnam, Jepang, dan Singapura. Nah, suara gue kecil ya? Kecil banget ya. Udah flow ini loh pada. Mungkin kejauhan mungkin. Iya salah, semua ditayangin, harusnya ditayangin. Ini ditayangin semua itu. Kalian mulai dari jam 10 ya, 10 harusnya tayangin gitu. Jadi kan bisa lihat. Udah dapat linknya kan? Kalau yang masuk WA kayaknya udah bisa sama Bang Beto. Kita kalau di Facebook bisa kalian cari di Facebook. Kalau kalian nggak masuk WA, bisa lihat aja gitu sambil ramein ya. Mumpung ada apa namanya, mumpung ada di casterin sama orang Indonesia sendiri kan jarang-jarang. Halo bang, gua Jack. Halo Jack. Bikin terus udah gede kan? Ini berarti besok mulai dari sini sih. Berarti kalau kira-kira satu match berapa? Satu match kan biasanya best of 3 ya. Satu match sejam setengah lah ya itu kan. Berarti selesai kira-kira sejam setengah, 3 jam, 4 jam 30 lah. Jadi setengah satuan kan udah apa ya, setengah 2 ya. Nih wakil di Indonesia udah kalah, sayang banget ya. Ya awalnya the fault win loh. The fault win terus lawan Mickey, waduh lawan Mickey ya. Tokyo Revenge. Enggak, ESL-nya enggak ada notification. Karena ESL ini Asia ya, bukan Asia Pasifik sekarang. Jadi dicari 8 orang setiap cupnya. Di satu split itu ada 4 cup. Tiap cup ada yang dipilih diambil 8 apa 4 ya? Cup itu hitung 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hitungnya gini aja dasar ya. 1, 2, 3, 4 per kotaknya aja. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 16. 16 kali 2 30 2. Berarti 8 ya. Per cup 2 kali cari 8 orang. Terus digabungin di gini ya. Open finalnya gitu. Kalau lawan Nike dong, makanya kalau lawan Nike. Udah berat ya kalau lawan Nike ya. Ini ntar kalah lagi. Oh, ketutupan sama turnamennya. Oke. Aku kecilin lagi. 1 menit lagi ya. Berarti itu. Dikasih jahe, kasih minuman jahe. Untung tadi kameranya gue matiin dulu, kalau nggak wah kalian melihat rasanya yang jelek. Minum jamu lah, ngilang lagi minum jamu tadi. Udah disamperin suruh minum. Nah, udah mulai nih kayaknya. Oke, kita balik lagi ke sini. Iya.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we are back, ladies and gentlemen, for the final game of the Curious Journey seasonal tournament for the Apex shot. My name is Moonboy. I'm joined by Excelsior PH. How are you doing, my man?
Yeah, I'm doing well, dude. And you know, I something singing in my mind. It's this song. Guess who's back? Back again. It's like Pimping Ho's back. Tell a friend, guys.
Kan Pimping Ho balik lagi ya. Bisa aja nanti Pimping Ho ini menang ya.
Aurora for the finals to get the lion's share of $10,000. Now, these guys are basically carrying like somewhat a mirror in terms of the decks that they're going to be carrying. But I saw what happened in your previous cast, Moonboy, and it was it was a massacre. It's like the scouts did their work very quickly in the last match, and it was really amazing. Well. Good setup, Moonboy. So. In terms of these matchups, where you get the mirrors, what do you think is like the strategy right now? It's kind of confusing. How do they get over the other player in these kinds of mirror matchups?
Well, I think coming in with both of their matchup really similar, right? Especially the Fizz Riven with that one-time friendship in the deck list. So it feels like they are training partners in a way, right? They came in together as a team with a same lineup, and they're just here to just do their best and just pray for the best results. So that also means that they practice a lot. If they are actually a team and they will be script with each other a lot during the practice phases. So it's down to understanding who is your opponent and what is your opponent capable of, and knowing that if they're sparring partners, things is gonna be really interesting because it's down to the mind game, it's down to the micro details, and it's down to baiting your opponent to misplay as much as possible. So it's down to all these fine lines, and this is what is all about: clean plays, and that one big mistake is gonna just slip, and you're just out of the game.
Yes, and it's like, who's gonna be bringing their A game right now. As you can see,
udah final malah ya.
Gonna be
pas
facing
banget ternyata nontonnya.
right there.
Tinggal Aurora lawan Pimping Ho. Wah, kalian jago mana nih? Oke, kita bikin pool aja sih. Kita bikin pooling nih.
Locked in, and he's going to be going in for another chance right here. And this is this is for all the marbles, guys. 10,000 US dollars is not something that you can get from any tournament, any small tournament. It's gonna have to be like this big tournament
Ya
for the
hilang ya.
Apex Shard called A Curious Journey.
Aurora.
And we are now on the culmination. As you can see right here, Aurora beat Merua, and he also beat Depchai. Now he's on the bottom part. Ping Ping Ho got to beat One-Eyed Dog and also defeat
OTW
Amit
Jin
as
main
well
ya.
in the previous
Mungkin
matchup. And
lebih
now
gitu
they're
ya.
both
Lebih apa?
going to be facing
Lebih
each
mantap
other
gitu.
in the culmination of today's event. And you know, these guys have already
Taiwan
gone
lawan
through
Hong
the
Kong kah
gauntlet.
itu? Iya,
They
Hong Kong lawan
went in
Taiwan
and
itu.
survived
KKG harusnya
the whole top
banget.
700 open qualifiers, survived the other 30 players.
Beneran
And
seeding
now
19.
let's look
Sekarang
into
rank master
the cards right now.
rank
Moonboy.
team
Yeah,
play.
there we have, our very first player coming in
204 ya,
into
banyak
the
juga ya.
grand finals, all the way from
Ada yang
Taiwan.
sampai
Ping
1000
Ping
lah.
Ho with an open round seeding of
Gawat
number
pegang
19
Taiwan
and
dah.
qualifying with a 524 LP with
Ramadika megang Taiwan
304 games played.
Banget
That is
ya. Taiwan bisa
very,
dipegang
very low numbers, ladies and gentlemen. It's not easy to clock this amount of LP with this little games. And take a look at the lineup right over here. First off, we got the
Oke, ini
Scouts,
line-up-nya dari
old
Ping Ping Ho
school,
ya.
all the way from
Ada Scott,
Bilgewater. And
Scout.
next up, we got
Ada
the Pantheon,
Pantheon,
Yumi, Kaiju
sama
deck, and last but not least, the
Raven ya.
spicy deck of this whole tournament so far.
Chris
This is
Raven harusnya
Riven.
bisa main yang OTK gitu ya.
Yes, and looking at the deck that we were talking
Yes,
about
tetap
a
gimana
while
ya?
ago is this Scouts.
Dark Horse tapi tetap bagus ya.
MF
Deck
Queen
turnamen ya.
Scouts, very
Waktu itu.
very
hitungannya ya.
highly utilized,
Ini juga
especially
ada
in
Malay.
ladder as well. You can see it's, and not just in ladder, of course, in the tournaments as well. Already been played in the previous tournaments, and it's shown resiliency out of all the balances that have been made. It's still being played, and it is up to the pilot on how they're going to play it to perfection, and if it's going to get them all the moolah. As you can see right here, dude, basic lineup right here, not much difference. And of course, Golden Ages being
Golden
a very,
Ages.
very important card to bring up another attack token to your side of the board. And it also has the best utility, especially if you have Scouts already activated
Hitungannya
on your
Scottnya
side of the
ya
board as well with
bersama sih.
MF.
Kayak
So amazing right there.
bah bener
Moonboy.
kan
Let's
si
look
Aurora
into the
ternyata
next
1000
player.
ini.
Yeah,
Mau
for the
2000
second
malah.
player coming in all the
Mau
way from
2000.
Hong Kong, Aurora,
Season ranknya
with a
mah
seed
mau
of
2000.
18 with
Tadi kan aku
with
bilang
an LP of
mungkin ada yang sampai
514
1000.
in
Ternyata malah
Masters rank
si
with
Aurora sendiri hampir 2000.
1.9k games
Tinggal
played, and
100
that is a
lagi.
number that that is like reasonable for a 500
Peluang
LP
dari tadi
player.
gue
But
lihat
taking a
orang-orang
look
main
at
gitu.
the lineup right
Ya,
here
soalnya
is
itu
pretty
bagus.
similar,
Nah, ini paling
but
pakai
however
Scouts,
the
tapi ada
only
Garennya ya,
difference right
pakai
here is the
Auroranya.
Scouts. That one
Wah,
is
ini
that
mirror
Garen
anjir.
addition
Garen.
Ini
onto
mirror, Bang.
into
Jadi
the
decknya
Scouts
tiga-tiganya
deck as
mirror,
well.
Bang.
It's like he's gonna be a one-off, but you could use him as a
Mirror loh.
gen replacement, right? However, removing
Finalnya kok
one
mirror
of
gini
Gen
ya.
Leaf and
Terus
get
malah lebih
Garen
cepet nih.
into that slot, you could have slot for a
Di
Cytherea,
turnamen sama
and
ranked
he
beda
got
sih,
a
Bang.
lot more
Chris Raven kalau di
one
rank
drop as
susah
well with the
dapetnya. Ya,
Pelican Squire.
bener
So
banget.
his numbers
Bandit.
are not exactly
Kalau rank
everything
bisa
through your.
beda.
It might not be as consistent as what Ping Ping Ho has. But it has so much more utility compared to the list that Ping Ping Ho we saw previously, right? One copy of Shoe of Duran, one copy of Cataclysm, and one copy of Blinding Assault. So these are the
ada
kind of
Blinding
play that he's going
Assault-nya.
in for a
Yang
little
berbeda
bit
ya
of a
tadi ya
tricky
kayaknya.
moves, having an
Oh,
additional valor
terus
so
ada
that he could
Catalysm ya.
go for additional attacks
Ini
again
agak berbeda
and
sih.
again, right? It's
Lebih
lots
ke
of
Katarina
control, and
Debol.
it seems like it's going for a more challenger kind of build.
So this kind of lineup right now, as to the deck
Oh ya, ini
list that
lebih
you're
ke
seeing right now from
Challenger ya, punyanya si Aurora ya.
it looks
Karena
like
ada Pelican
this
Square ya.
targets or wants to target another like
Terus ada Patrice
minion or unit
Birdwing
heavy
itu.
deck. So it's like
Jadi kayaknya lebih ke
this means I
Challenger
can
kalau yang punyanya.
probably survive with my Garen and like do another attack token on my side of the
Kecuali
board
yang bakal banyak
and
bis lawan
also
sini. Yep.
do the
Tapi
damage
kalau yang
against the other opponents
ingat dulu ya,
other units that
ketika
are
Frenzy
small
ya tadi
enough
ya.
if they are unfortunate
Kalau
enough to
yang
face the
fish
Garen right there.
Riven agak
But
susah.
yeah,
Walaupun
this is
bisa,
quite
tapi
a tech
agak susah.
right here. Mirror match indeed
Mending pakai yang
between
squadnya sih
these
kalau menurutku.
two like
Di
brothers
ranked
in arms, and of course
lebih bagus
it's
itu.
gonna be again for
Lebih
all
apa
the
ya?
marbles, and
Lebih
then
balance
really
gitu.
interested
Mau lawan
as to
agro
how
bisa,
they're going to
lawan
be
control juga bisa, lawan
doing
mid range
the
oke.
bans. Really curious about the bans
Aku
that are
pegang
going to be happening
Pinho
right
bang,
now.
wah ada Iksan nih.
Moonboy, if
Aduh,
I'm
Pinho-nya
gonna
dipegang sama
be
Iksan ya.
blunt, if they leave
Bang itu
the
1900 poin apa
Pantheon
rank?
Yumi on the
Rank,
board and you
ranknya
get
1900
overwhelmed by any of these
udah
big
berapa kali
board,
main
big
ranknya?
board decks, it's gonna be
Kalau nggak
run
salah gitu.
over. So what do you think
Terus
about
Yumi
that,
masih jadi
boy?
masih
I
jadi
think
prima
Pantheon
donna
Yumi
Yumi.
might still be the
Tapi gue
best,
nggak suka.
right? Like just take away this hideous
Gue
tag
nggak
out
pernah
of
main
the
lagi
way.
itu dah.
You know, we're just gonna be straight one-on-one mirror match. But I think it's down to the line, right? Whoever is gonna win is down on the line with the scouts, and you know whichever scouts could pull off the game likely would have the advantage in the whole matchup, unless you know scouts is banned. But you know I believe it might
Coba
be
ini bakal
a
di-ban apa?
you know,
Kayaknya
Pantheon
Riven
Yumi
Yumi.
ban in this
Di-ban.
context. So it's all down to the wire on whose scout is going to be better, because that
Iya.
Fizz
Terus
Riven
kalau
is
misal
down to,
Riven
you know,
Yumi-nya
how
sama-sama di-ban,
whoever could
berarti
roll
tinggal
really
tanding
fast.
lawan
It seems
itu,
like both of them is
deck
running
scout
that
ya,
exact
bener
same
kata
phase as
si
well.
Excelsior ya.
Yeah, and this is gonna be again. It's really
Excelsior
exciting.
Pong Moonboy
It's
ini
not
suaranya.
as often that you see that you can get like a really sort of mirror matchup right here in the finals of a seasonal playoff, and especially of course in the Apex shard as well. Sometimes you see the anti-meta deck that has been brought, but this whole lineup between these two players or pro players right now really shows how much or how strong these decks are. They went down and just decimated all of their opponents down the line in the playoffs with this lineup. And it proves that, of course, it's enough to survive until the finals. And they both use the same deck, and they both face them their
Bisa di-ban
opponent
kayaknya
with
ya.
the same lineup in the end. So like you
Ini
know,
lebih
they're
menakutkan.
all like for me.
Oke,
Two of these decks
kombonya
are
lebih
tier
bukan dia
0.
udah combo.
One is pilot dependent.
Kan
As well, one is
Fizz
highly
Riven
pilot
deck
dependent,
combo,
highly draw dependent.
scout ini
So
hitungannya mid
this
range
is going to
combo
be
ya.
really interesting.
Kalau ini
boy.
kalau
Yep, I
ini
mean
juga
it's down
sama ya,
to the
combo
line. Like
semua
you
ya
know,
Yumi
whoever
ini.
knows each other better is gonna have the upper hand. You know, whoever got the most
Dia
experience
kebanyakan
might have
dipilih
the
deck
upper hand
combo
as
ya.
well. So it's anybody's game
Deck
at this
mid
point in
range
time. So
dan deck
there's no
combo.
clean favorites, because it is a mirror matchup. There's no, you know, whoever is favorable and things like that. So this is straight up 50-50, right? And this is the
Ini tinggal
type of
50-50 sih.
finals
Tinggal
that
satu
we want to see, because it's not
good hand
lopsided
atau
in
bad
any point.
hand. Terus tinggal sama misplay.
That's right. And
Kalau ada
we're
misplay
going to
udah.
go into the matchup right
Oke,
now.
Scott.
Straight into the action we
Scott
get
langsung ya.
into the
Scott lawan
MF
Scott.
Scouts. As you can see right here,
Berarti
Moonboy,
squadnya nggak
it's
di-ban.
going to
Berarti
be
ketika
more
Riven itu tadi.
or rather a better curve or
Gue taruh mana ya muka gue ya?
for
Halangin
Pinping Ho right
ternyata.
now, especially getting the turn 2 cards
Gila ya.
as of the moment. But looking at that, the side of Aurora, like pulling out all the champions, like all the neat champions, and going with a 3-4-5 curve right there.
Santai Yumi mid range.
Yep, I think Ping Ho got a really good curve,
combo
right?
juga
And
dia.
right here, having
Kawan.
that token on his hand, having that broad wing already on the board right now. Ping Ho is safe to fire off this MF, but Aurora's MF is not safe yet. So Ping Ho got a good 7
Oh,
damage coming in,
Ho
but
bagus
he could choose to just
banget.
waste off all this mana
Taunya
from Aurora.
lagi-lagi
You know,
ya.
just go for the
Sudah
pass
ada Born to
and
Wing,
forces
ada
Aurora to
Misfortune
not
juga
develop
ya.
his board anytime
Lalu
soon.
atasnya
This is
sama
probably
data.
going to be
Oh ya,
in
kalau
Ping
suaraku
Ho's mind. Am I
kekecilan
going to
atau
be allowing
suara
Aurora to spend mana to fill up his board just
turnamennya
for
kegedean
7 damage?
dibilang ya.
Is that worth it? And you know, it's down to this play right over here. Is he gonna just pass this turn or just go for the push?
Taruh tengah jadi raja terakhir.
Yeah, so this is going to be a high damage opportunity, but nope.
Oh,
He's
nggak
not
diserang
gonna
ya.
let
Wow.
that mana float into a unit, right? So that's a good play coming in from Ping Ho. Like he doesn't want, you know, Aurora to
Tapi
put
Ping Ho
out
tadi nggak nyerang ya,
one
berarti LO3
more
ya?
unit that will not be countered. And what's the answer? There's going to be Aurora
Oh, bagus
putting out
bagus
an
sih.
Island
Tapi
Navigator,
maksudnya
getting
si
a
Ping Ho tuh
0-3
bagusnya
from
ada blocking
Freljord,
langsung ada
and that's gonna
Misfortune
be
gitu.
quite a a unit because it just grows for each damage that it's gonna be taking
banyak
if
apa
it
bang? Nah nggak
survives.
kelihatan tadi, harusnya sih itu ya
Yep,
rival fish ya.
especially with
Soalnya
MF on
tiba-tiba
board,
langsung
right?
masuk
That
ke
particular
sini.
unit is going to be
Mesti tahu
taking
dia
an
reban
additional
apa.
damage from
Tapi kan kalau Scott
MS,
dimainin berarti kan
MF
enggak ya.
skills as well. So that
Kan sih
unit might
diserikan
look like a
dulu.
0-3 right now,
Nggak mungkin
but it's
sih,
going to be
kan
really
silang
tricky
bisa
to be
aja.
dealing with
Oke,
against
nggak attack
a
juga.
MF because
Waduh,
it's going to be going
dapatnya
again
itu
and again
banget
and
ya.
again. But
Round
right here,
3
your
ya,
Pipping
si
Hole is
Aurora
the
ya.
only play likely is going to be going for the Vanguard Sergeant. There's no scout unit on board. There's no
Udah
way
selesai
that
ini.
Pipping Hole could add additional stacks
Iya, Pimpingo sebenarnya
onto that
bagus
MF.
banget
So
loh.
he could just
Kalau udah
play
ada yang si
some
Duran
old
juga ya. Ya kalau nggak salah
traditional
namanya Duran kan.
LOR. Just widen up
Terus
the
ini
board,
si
play the
Pimpingo
tempo, and
tinggal
take
ngeluarin si
huge
yang
advantage
3
of
ini.
this one and take out your opponent's island navigator in the
Sumpah aja.
process.
Yes, and the unscarred river right there is not.
Menurut gue kenapa dia nggak nyerang, dia
advisable, but
lebih
now
itu sih
going back
pengen
on
apa
the side of
ngunggul dari
Pimpingo, he's
unitnya
just
dulu
trying
gitu.
to build it
Ngunggulin dari
up
unitnya.
down the line,
Build up
getting
the
the
boardnya dulu.
Demasha right there on his side of the board.
Sama
And
masang
now
apa tuh
it
namanya?
looks like
Mana
okay, the
kos,
Rand
mana
Sculptor
kos,
yet again.
mana
So I would
Abeng.
want I would want to challenge the island navigator. It seems like a good option, but of course he goes on forward and gets the Rand Sculptor right there. And
kayak gini kan ntar
another one,
si siapa?
yes, what
Pippingo
a
antara
good
bisa nggunain
attack
spell-spellnya.
position right here, Moonboy.
Yep, I mean this is a great swing coming in from Pipping
Oh, kita
Hole.
pasti nyerang.
Taking
Iya.
the Duran Scalper
Bener,
is the
bener
right
sih,
choice,
kata.
right? So that you
Tapi
could
beda
not
kalau
allow
udah main
any
turnamen
other
kayak gitu harusnya
units that's
mikirnya udah
about
beda
to come
sih.
up soon to get additional health, right? You know, it could be an MF, it could be a Quinn in the future as well. So you don't want this additional health going onto this unit, so that it's gonna be in a really awkward number, especially when MF is at full health. So that is not where you want to be. Take that unit
Yap,
out
bener.
so that this
Ambil
way
Velius
you
banyak-banyak.
could, you know, have a little bit of breathing space when
Jadi
it comes to
Pippingo nggak
dealing
nyerang
with
biar
awkward
musuh
numbers later on in
penurunan.
the game.
Right, and you can see the unscarred river getting up to 3 after getting hit by MF's skill, and you can see now on the side of Aurora putting his
Harusnya
own
next round
MF
si
right
Aurora
there on the
bakal
board.
coba
And you can
ngeluarin
see
Queen.
there's still
Baru tuh.
enough mana for Pimpingo to
Di sini
possibly go
Pippingo
on
bisa itu loh,
and just
bisa
deal extra damage with his
apa tuh
own
namanya? Golden Age.
with his own
Tapi kalau
Aegis right
Golden
there. But
Aegis
of course,
kayaknya terlalu maksa
that's
ya.
gonna be
Terlalu
reserved
greedy
down
sih.
the line for extra. Okay, he's just gonna make sure it survives.
Squad
And
adu draw aja.
this is gonna be like a back and forth
Adu
match.
draw
And
sama
they really know each other, so they
kehokian dari
really have to
apa?
be
Unit
careful
yang
as to
sambung
how
sambung.
they're going to be playing this out down the line. So
Oke, ini
again,
gilirannya Aurora ya. Apa
I
ini?
mean, looking at the side of the board, 4 units on the side of
Jangan
Pimpingo versus
oh
2
itu
units
tuh
of
apa?
Aurora.
Itu
Both,
si
there's already
si
an
apa tuh namanya?
activation
Cerita.
for the MF of Pimpingo on the side of Aurora. A lot of utilities can be used, but not much in terms
Tapi kan bisa
of
digagalin
the
ya
number
dengan
of
adanya
units that can be used. So
subset
well,
ya dari
this
Pippingo ya.
can still go into
Ini
Aurora's
jelek
way
banget sih
next turn.
sumpah. Jelek banget sih kalau
Yep, I mean, you know, right here, Aurora is contemplating on that cataclysm
ya
because he
Pippingo
knows
tangannya udah
that
lumayan
Pippingo still
udah
got 2
bagus
mana
banget.
up. So using that shoe of
Oh
Duran right there
no.
instead of his golden ages
Oh
is
ya Cataclysm ya.
probably the right call, right? So that he could
Yeah.
play around a cataclysm. And there we have Aurora, the one off cataclysm
Tapi
immediately
Pippingo
firing
punya
off, trying to take out the MF
kartu
off Pippingo's board.
the
Having
best
2
of the
mana
best.
available, Sharp Side is
Sharp
online,
Side.
he's able to defend
yeah.
himself against this strike.
Mantap anjir.
And at the same time, taking
Dia udah
down the
menang
island
value.
navigator as well.
Paling
But
tinggal
right here, Pippingo is still
habisin
on
kartunya
the
si
advantage. He got
Pippingo
4
aja sih
units
kalau
against
di
1 unit against
itu boleh
Aurora.
jadi.
He got the tempo game ready, and
Mhm.
now he's just ready
Ringo
to
kepencet.
roll.
Waduh, Last Wolf.
Yeah, it's like,
parah
you
ini.
know, he already has 20 sides.
Wah,
Seeing
berat nih
that play from a
anjir.
mile
Ini
away.
udah bagus
And you
banget
can see
itu
he
drawnya
prepared
sumpah.
enough mana just
Tinggal
to make it
nurunin 2
happen.
mana kos
And
itu, back to
now
steal,
on the
from
side
back to steal.
of the board of Aurora, a Quinn
Tinggal
putting out
ngelindungin
of Valor as
si
well.
Miss
2
Fortune.
scouts already right there. And
Oh,
now,
langsung.
this is gonna be the
Oh.
pressure. The pressure is
Oh,
on with an Aegis
langsung.
on the broad
Golden
the
Aegis dong.
broad
Nggak
wing
mau
weather
ngelindungin
side, and
Miss
this is
Fortune dulu
going
ya.
to be quite a challenge.
Oh, mau di subside.
Yep, there we
Ya,
have
ya,
it.
ya.
Aurora going in for the swing as well. Ping Ping
Udah
Ho
kalah
still
sini, udah
got
sulit
an
nih. Aurora
answer
sulit.
to this Valor. There is a
Masih.
sharp sight in his hand,
Capek.
ready to fire right here, saving the MF, taking out the Valor, and he is ready to roll. He would still be able to remove your
Tahun
opponent's
depan
MF
MF Aurora bisa
after
level up
this
ya.
combat as well. So right here, you know, Ping Ping Ho is on the
Tapi
roll,
kalau
and once the
misal
MF
bisa
is out
dikonter
of
sama
Aurora's
Piping Ho sih,
equation,
Piping Ho punya
Ping Ping
ini.
Ho is just gonna be cruising on
For the
this one.
Masi ya.
Oh, this is
Misal
gonna
si
be
Ping Ping Ho
quite,
mau gunain itu
quite
ya.
a surprise.
Apa,
Like a
Golden
2 mana,
Aegis
it's
bisa
like
dikonter.
there's always 2 mana being floated by Ping Ping Ho, and now uses the sharp side. That's gonna survive.
Kasih
Sasoro emotes
Toro,
everyone,
guys.
and this is going to be the attack token turn. It's gonna be like, you know, you did your attack. Now it's my turn. I'm gonna be.
Gak seru
I am the attacker
ini
now,
semua
says
apa
Ping Ping
namanya.
Ho, and now challenges
Jadi,
MF
ya mau gaji seru.
on his side of the
Serunya ya.
board. That's gonna
Ini
be
kalau
like,
bang
that's gonna be
comeback gitu.
Yeah, who needs scouts in the scouts deck, ladies and gentlemen? This is what Ping Ping Ho is trying to say. You don't need those scouts activation to win with this deck. All you need to do is just play conservatively and at the same time be very disciplined of your mana usage. And this
Walaupun dia
is
punya
exactly
kartu
what he's
banyak
trying
ya
to do.
dibandingkan
Those
Ping Ping Ho,
discipline
tapi
coming in from Ping Ping Ho,
kartu
being
yang ada di
aware
board
of
udah
every
ngeri
single
banget.
counterplay that Aurora has. And there we have a Genevieve immediately coming down. No questions asked. The Gen is in. The Quinn from Aurora's side is going to have a very tough spot. It's going to be a target marked on his back on the Gen. It's going to be challenged, and a champion has nowhere to run.
That's right, that's right. And we can see that there is a possible answer or a possible summon from the side of Aurora, but no, he's going to be trying to protect. This is going to be, there's a lot of damage is going to be coming in, but he's going to protect his Quinn. And oh, wow, this is going to be interesting. Oh, man, we are going to see a lot of damage go through, and that Quinn is going to be decimated with the misfortune.
Terus misfortune-nya level up
is just, wow. It's protected with sharp sight. Now it's going to get down to 2, but still in a dangerous spot right now.
Tidak bisa guys, tidak bisa.
Yep, there we have it. On token immediately going back to Ping Ping Ho. This is a good swing coming in. I think this is time, and as MF is gonna be leveling up this turn, and it's bullet time, baby. And there we have Ping Ping Ho going in for that big swing for 22 damage. I don't think Aurora has any play out of this one, and it's gonna be GG going straight right to Ping Ping Ho, and game number 1 goes right to
mirror
him.
match ini. Itu mirror match semua lah, Wolf. Decknya tuh semuanya sama.
That win in the mirror matchup, doing pew 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 right there at the end, and that's gonna be, of course.
Nah, ini kita lihat bakal game kedua.
Dominating the whole board.
Berarti harusnya si Ping Ping Ho itu ya.
Yumi Pantheon ya. Just says it like that he has the scouts advantage right there, or rather the unit advantage against his opponent, and we're now heading, of course, for the second
game. Yang di ban
OC.
ternyata adalah Yumi Pantheon ya, sama-sama Yumi Pantheon. Berarti kita bakal ngelihat Fizz Riven ya.
Fizz Riven. It's gonna be the OTK or the combo setup.
Ini harus menang sih si Aurora sih berarti ya. Ya Fizz Riven ini juga ngeri kadang kalau draw-nya bagus banget tuh ngeri banget nih.
Still use the scouts right here.
Kalian gak asik banget ya, nggak tahu.
The thing about this Fizz Riven deck, you know, compared to what other affiliates deck is gonna do, is it has so much more aggression, right?
Oke, draw-nya Aurora meyakinkan ini. Bagus. Draw-nya Aurora bagus.
So it's gonna be doing so much more aggression.
Ya bagus sih, ya ini draw-nya Aurora gantian bagus nih guys.
Ping Ping Ho going up against Aurora.
Jadi kita
langsung up against Aurora. This might be game point, match point, and championship point for Ping Ping Ho. Everything is on the line. $10,000 on the line, and his second seasonal win is also on the line in this round.
Tapi si Ping Ping Ho dapat Fizz.
Yes, and now on looking side of the board
juga ya,
dapat Ping Ping Ho. There's already one Fizz right there on the side of Aurora. Looks like quite a good lineup. Like there is the curve. The curve is right there. I can see it right now. I can see it from a mile away.
Si Aurora
it's going to be
adalah
quite an interesting show
ya.
right here. We have Aurora if he plays his cards right. Oh boy.
Yep, that is a
Aurora
really
nggak
disciplined pass coming in
naruh
from Ping
unit
Ping
ya.
Ho. Aurora trying to bait, he got that silver wing in hand. He's trying to bait Ping Ping Ho to go for, to develop his bot so that he could remove one of his units. So immediately, no, sensing something is not right. Turn 2, you're not going to develop your bot. I'm just going to take the pass. I got another unit on board.
Aurora
I got
tadi
the upper
apa
hand against you. And right here, Ping Ping Ho got a
ngebait ya
good
buat
attack
Ping
on
Ho.
Aurora. And I
Sehingga
don't think Aurora
Ping
is
Ho
fit enough to
tidak
defend
terbait.
against this attack.
Terus ini dia dilepas ya
That's right.
harusnya.
And
Ini harusnya
now, of
dilepas.
course, one side of the board, Aurora is going to be having just
Udah bisa
one
level nggak sih?
MF right there.
Berarti
On
kan
the
si
base
MF ini
square is
udah
going to
bisa
be taunting
dapetin
the
itu kan,
damage
bakal
in.
ngeluarin
There's
blinding
already one
assault kan
ribbon
ya.
already on the side of the board, and of course, blinding assault.
Blinding
That's
assault.
going to have the scout regiment already
Terus
active.
next run
And of
kan
course,
punya
for the
5
next turn,
mana, berarti kita
I'm
bisa
thinking that there's
ngeluarin
going to be the
boarding
Brightfield Protector
boarding itu
protecting
atau
that
Brightfield
Valor right
Protector.
there, just to lure out or just to make sure that you deal free damage, basically free damage against your opponent, Moonboy.
Yep, I mean, this is a really good time, right? You just hook the Squire at the same time, the MF is just going to take it out. You got a free attack, you got additional stacks onto the MF as well. So right here, Ping Ping Ho units is mainly at 1 HP. So it's really awkward, right? Knowing that your opponent has an MF and already got a challenger online. So he has to try to remove the MF, but I don't think his deck actually runs removal in a sense, right? So he's all about aggression, it's all about gas, it's all about having that big strike with his units, but he first got to defend himself against this MF, but it's looking really bad for Ping Ping Ho at this spot state.
Ambil siapa? Rainbow Fish? Oh,
that's right. And we can see that there's also that ribbon may be the only one left after Aurora does his initial attack, because of course that Blade Squire can and must be targeted, but the good side about it is there's going to be the last breath that will be activated for the side. No, instead for the ribbon right there.
Langsung ke Riven ya.
Damage. That's going to be quite crucial in terms of the removal, because next turn that's going to be out of this board. There you go, on the side of the board of Ping Ping Ho, developing more into his side of the board, and this is going to be quite a show, ladies and gentlemen, because I mean, that Riven really in danger. Also, there's a possibility for a Cataclysm just to get on the next few turns. Any crucial removals can be done from the side of Aurora.
Dapat
berapa
dolar bang? 8.000 kayaknya tadi.
Could trigger a scout
trigger
gitu. From the scouts as well. So this way he could even flip MF by the next turn. So it's just looking really bright, right? A level up MF on turn number 5 with having that Cataclysm in his hand right now is just looking so bright. Not forgetting, it's also time for Quinn to be online on turn 5 as well with 3 mana open. There's no counterplay from Ping Ping Ho's deck because Aurora knows this deck in and out. He has been piloting this in the whole seasonal tournament, and it's down to this. It's down to the wire, and Aurora is just ready to go. With this level up MF the next turn with the Cataclysm, that could really change the tide.
Yeah, and looking right there, saving 3 mana just to have enough on his side of the board. And you can see Fizz already been active, getting some tools right there on his side. You can see it already right there. And it's not going to be enough in terms of the damage output as well. And you have to be careful as well, just to take into account that your opponent might have some combat tricks that up his sleeve. And you built a point right there a while ago, Moonboy, that he can actually flip with the scout. Maybe the early part of the next turn. So this is quite a challenging feat or challenging match for Ping Ping Ho. He might even actually just go with a mirror. It's going to be a mirror match down to the end if Aurora just keeps on his pace right now, building up his board and just making sure that he's
lumayan lagi sih itu. Udah nggak lumayan lagi.
His champions to
kalian
get
bisa masuk
advantage.
32 besar, 9 sampai 32 besar tuh aja udah dapat duit tuh.
And Ping Ping Ho actually got a lantern of that discovered there as well.
Ini bakal
So with the drop
ya.
of the Riven right here, I think Aurora only has one play, right? They go for the Queen and then go for the Cataclysm, and then you got bullet time
main bagus tuh.
3 times later on as well. Like those
Yeah.
are all possible move from
Apa ini?
Aurora. But it seems like he might be going in for a different kind of game plan this turn. Um,
Mhm.
Tadi
and
apa
and
kartu yang
I,
diambil
if
kok
you know
hilang
if,
satu
even if
di
whatever
tangan?
he does, he's still got the
Soalnya
upper
kartu
hand because the
tulisannya
MF
masih ada
is ready to
di
go
tangan.
bullet time next turn as well. So it's down to this
Campek
one.
banget.
I don't think Ping Ping Ho has much way to
Bang
deal
benang
with
tanamnya cuma
Aurora.
buat beli bang.
Yeah, it's looking quite a bit grim with this line, or with what he has, and as you said, it's like it's lacking in
Oh,
the
mau Golden
sense that
Ace ya?
in terms of the damage output, or rather the combat tricks, so that he can do spot removals. That's kind of lacking right now from what he has on his hand. Now Golden Age is being activated by Aurora, even targeting Valor right there, and of course another fragment is going to be activated. Oh wow.
Uangnya mending buat
This
hura-hura.
is quite a match, guys. Getting overwhelmed as well.
Malah
This
jelek ya, malah
there's
gak
gonna
bagus
be
kamu
some
bola-bola di
damage
dunia.
right there, but it's not really going to be enough, guys. So let's see how well he's gonna be doing, or how well
Ya
he's
antara
gonna be
buka
doing with the
usaha
Blade
kalau
of
nggak
the Exile
diinvestasi.
already
Itu sih
activated.
paling gampang. Paling nggak ya 50%.
Yep, you have a level up Riven from Ping Ping Ho's side. He's going in for
Kalau
a
nggak
big swing
75%,
right here.
25%
This
buat
might be a
self reboot
I mean,
lah.
Aurora is kind of forced to block
Self
right there.
reboot
You don't really want to take
Mhm.
that much damage into your Nexus, so he has to try to
Mending buat
cushion
buka usaha
this
sih.
amount of damage moving forward as well. I mean, it's not. It might look bad for Aurora on paper. But I mean, with a level up MF, it might look a little bit better for Aurora later on in the next turn. But if Ping Ping Ho could keep this aggression up and survive the next swing coming in from Aurora, things will look really great for him. And but he has to do is just try to survive this one, and it's not.
Ya ini
looking
harus survive
easy
dulu.
for
Ping-ping.
Ho
Kalian
the next
Ping-ping
turn.
harus survive di round ini.
Yeah, it's
round
gonna
next
be,
round
again,
dia bisa menang.
as you
Kalau bisa
did
survive
to
ya.
me,
di
I
next
shall
round.
do to you. That's what Aurora is
Itu tuh
thinking
bakal
right now,
sulit
because
sekali.
he's gonna be able to flip his own guys, his own MF right now. Oh my gosh, this is such satisfaction. Even
Wah,
going with
mantap.
your own MF,
Sayangnya si Miss Fortune nggak pakai skin ya.
Amazing
Ah,
play
aku
right
ditembak
there
Miss Fortune guys.
coming from Aurora.
Ditembak cinta sama Miss Fortune.
Yep, and there you have 7
Tidak,
damage
Miss Fortune.
immediately going straight right to Ping Ping
Oke.
Ho's Nexus,
Dapat
and
7
this
damage
is
ya.
not where you want to be. And looking at the bot
Bang
state
Haris
right
kemana
now,
bang? Wah,
Aurora already
kayaknya lagi
got
main Dota
lethal
deh.
the next turn. All
Lagi
you
main
have to
Dota kalau
do
dilihat
is just
dari
go for the
Discord.
swing. Do not even bother with
Ini open attack udah menang ya.
development at this point in time. You got the Rangers resolved. Ping Ping Ho got their Pokestick. It's not gonna be stopping you
Banget
anytime
Aurora
soon.
subset
This
nggak
is
ada
a
yang
really good
keluar ya, beda
opportunity
banget
for you to
sama
close the
si
game.
Ping Ping Ho ya, 2
Aurora,
kali
do
loh.
not screw this up.
2 langsung keluar ya. Subset.
Wow,
Oke, diturunin
Aurora just
dulu.
giving the ballsy move right there, and even summoning Quinn
Dah
at
turun
the
gue
end.
next mirror
And
match
this
nggak seru.
1-1 revenge tactics are coming in, and of course, Aurora gets that win with his own
Oke, kita
staff.
nanti
So
bakal
again,
lihat mirror lagi ya.
we're going to be
Karena dengan
going
Fizz
for
kok Fizz Draven, Fizz Riven ya.
Riven,
Open
like
attack win.
OTK
Ya, dia nggak mau
race,
open attack
guys.
tapi dia
And this is
pengen
gonna be, of course,
ngeluarin
the last
itu dulu.
match
Siapa tadi namanya?
into the
Queen dulu.
Curious Journey APAC seasonal playoffs, and these guys are really in for a mirror match yet again.
So there you have, ladies and gentlemen, this is the final game point, match point, championship point for both players. Once again, everything is on the line. $10,000 is on the line.
10,000
And it's
berarti
down
masih
to
sama
this
$10
very
ya.
last game
$10,000.
for these both players. Aurora versus Ping Ping Ho. One coming to get the championship for
Ayo
the
dong,
first
chat
time.
dong.
The other
Nah,
trying to
apakah
get the
falling?
crown
Nggak
back
kelihatan falling
once
ya?
again. This could
Apa
be
falling?
anybody's game, as this is a mirror match right here. And
Wah,
it seems
Ping
like
Ping Ho
both
ya.
players already got
Kenapa
their
di sini
third
ada
one played
13
locked
orang
down.
yang ngejago Ping Ping Ho? Coba tulis
Right,
di
and looking, we were talking a while
live chat
ago
guys.
with the
Pengen lihat
whoever
nih, siapa
gets
aja yang
the
ngedukung Ping Ping Ho dan siapa aja yang
paper craft
mendukung
dragon
Aurora
will
ini.
probably
Coba chat di live chat ya.
convert it into real paper
Stun sih.
money.
Iya, stun tuh
into
penting
the
banget apalagi kayak
$10,000
decknya
paper
ngelawannya
money. But
gini ya.
both of these guys have the paper craft dragon right
Oh iya,
there
sama-sama
on
punya paper
their
craft.
hand. Of course,
Ping
they're
Ping Ho
also
udah punya
building
The
up as
Riven.
well, right on
Gila ya Ping
right
Ping
on
Ho
schedule.
drawnya.
But you can see Ping Ping Ho
Tapi sedangkan si
developing
Aurora
more
udah punya
units
si
right now,
Fizz dulu
especially
gitu.
with
Ini
the
tinggal
grandfather
gimana?
Faye right there,
Tinggal
and of course getting
kedepannya aja sih ini.
a hungry Owlcat on his side of the board as well. So this is
Iya, si
looking
Ping Ho
like
punya 2
a
stun.
great match, Moon Boy, and
Sedangkan si Aurora cuma
double
1
fist on
aja,
the side
tapi
of Aurora.
punya double fist. Yeah,
Yep,
double fist.
I think this game is down to the line of whoever could put that overwhelm shot onto the unit with the double with the with the
Ping
origami
Ho,
dragon, right?
wow, Fendi
So
Iksan
with
adalah
that overwhelm, this is just
pendukung
gonna
Ping
be
Ho ya, fan-nya dari Ping
how
Ho
you guys
ya.
gonna be closing the game,
Masa
because
fansnya
the
dari
overwhelm
Aurora
tag
tidak ada
is
yang
the
muncul
game
nih.
plan for this whole game,
Min
and Ping Ho
jangan
already
minder loh.
got that shot in his hand
Aurora
from
bisa
the
aja
Riven
comeback ya gitu.
right here. So I mean, looking at the long-term game plan, it seems like Ping Ho already got an edge based on whatever he has in his hand.
Yes, and that's going to be quite a useful heavy blade fragment from either side of the board.
Aurora
Also,
punya fist.
let's not
Dengan si Ping Ho
take out the
Riven.
fact that
Kita bakal
they both have the wallows right there,
yang mana gitu ya.
Moon Boy, because this can actually give you a kind of a stall mechanic.
Oh, akhirnya dapat Riven juga ya.
For your
Oke, berarti keunggulan si Aurora sih ini.
Like, if you don't have if you don't have all the tools, or rather yet, you can use it to stall your opponent and just get it on the next few turns. And right now, Ping Ho has 2 wallops while Aurora has 1 on his side of the board. So this might actually be quite the advantage over at Ping Ho's side, because he may be able to react for any one
seasonal kemarin pas dulu aku pernah juga ketemu Ping Ho.
Yep, definitely. But I think both the key targets for Aurora is definitely going to be that fist, right? It's going to be attaching the origami dragon onto that fist as well. But I think Ping Ho is not out of the question yet. He got an Our Cat. Our Cat got the spell shield tag onto him as well. So this is his insurance plan that he might be going forward with. But I believe he's going straight right for the Riven and just trying to push a little bit more damage with Riven. I mean, it might not look as safe because the wallop is in play, but I think this is just going to be a race right now with Fizz already got that
si
double
Aurora
attack
itu
as well.
dapat itu tuh yang 4 mana cost tuh yang bisa free attack tuh. Mantap sih, berarti Aurora ini. Aurora bisa sih. Next round bisa menang Aurora ini.
The mana that they're pulling in right now, that's enough for a wallop. And you can see Ping Ho is just trying to develop that Riven to perfection right now, and it's kind of a looming attack, especially getting the overwhelm as well and extra damage as well. Up to 9 double hit. It's going to be up to 18.
Aman ya, masih
going
aman
all
ya.
in right now. Now he's kind of
Ping
you can see that he's very courageous.
Bravely. Tapi kalau gak kayak gitu nggak kecuali dia
with the walls that I have on my side of the board. But if you try and cancel out or try to target the fist when it has the paper dragon, it can actually negate it if it has the spells. And looking at the side of the on his side, that might be the case. So that's gonna be quite dangerous for Ping Ho.
Yep, definitely. Like the wallop is definitely going to be straight right onto the Riven as well. Not forgetting with the fist available, in additional fist in his hand, he got that playful trickster, right? So a rally opportunity is also open
dia terlalu
for
maksa
Aurora
sih di sini Ping
next combat. I think this is it, right?
Karena ini gantian Aurora ganti ya, ini udah kelar sih kalau Aurora sih.
OTK
Sepertinya bisa OTK banget sih.
again. So it's down to this one, and Aurora might be able to take this one. There we have Brave Fragment immediately onto the face, bringing him up to 6, and that is 12 damage on with the fist. So he could just go for the attack and having the overwhelm just for insurance at the same time, and he still got that playful trickster to close off the game.
Yeah, and this is going to be quite an interesting play right here.
Harusnya nggak usah di playful Sliver bisa ya kan, di sini kan mesti bakal coba di Ping Ho ngecoba wallop kan.
I actually have 3 mana right now. I still usually have burst spells on
Yang penting
my
si
hand.
siapa nih Aurora harus nyiapin 2 mana.
Right now.
Soalnya kan si Ping Ho punya 2 itu ya.
For the side of Ping Ho, and now getting +2, that's gonna bring up the damage
tinggal tergantung
up to
sih.
8. It's gonna be double attack, 16 right there. Is it going to be enough? Can we do some quick math right now, Moon Boy?
is definitely enough, right? This is lethal.
Tapi kecuali
16
nanti
damage
bisa
plus
ditambah
4
sama
from the
itu
Riven,
enough-nya sama
so it kind of
spell
forces
itu ya.
Ping Ping Ho to go for the block. So as long as Ping Ping Ho go for the block, Aurora would fire off that elixir onto Fizz to try to close off the game, right? So it kind of force it, like the only way for Ping Ping Ho to get out of this one is that double wallop in his hand, which I believe he's actually saving up his mana, right? 6 mana, just nice for a double wallop to stop this Fizz.
Oh tidak, kesalahan guys.
Really leveling up right
Oh
here as well.
kesalahan,
Big
kena
shock
stun dong.
animation. Fizz is at 9 attack, including their elixir of wrath, and this is lethal. Ping Ping Ho is down to the wire, and the first wallop is fired off.
Kan ini itu. Oh tidak, gagal kan, bener kan?
Aurora, there's going to be a second wallop.
Second wallop.
Right there. That's gonna be the
kan
game.
bener nggak bisa menang Webin ini mah.
I mean, that was
terlalu apa tuh namanya? Auroranya sih terlalu itu juga, terlalu greedy
for a possible second wallop, and that just, that was played
GG anjir udah
by Ping Ping Ho, and now it's his turn to get into the attack. Oh my god.
GG anjir ini udah agak sulit ini kalau si Aurora yang terlalu
I don't know, man.
Sakit kepala itu.
Yeah, but we're down to this final stretch, right? This is the final moment. Ping Ping Ho has to close this game now and then. This is the final turn. If Ping Ping Ho can't close this one, it's Aurora's game to close this. So I think Ping Ping Ho right here has to form up the Blade of Exile, put it onto Riven, and just go for that all in. You can't play around Wallow anytime soon because that Fizz is already online. There we have Blade of Exile immediately coming in. Riven is leveled up, and this might be the final attack, ladies and gentlemen, as the Blade of Exile is immediately
harusnya tadi Riven-nya tuh yang dikasih overwhelm, bukan
that Riven is gonna be so buffed up and gets double attack, double hit.
Jadi kan CV-nya bisa ikut attack gitu.
Total 26 plus 2, that's gonna be 28. Now, of course, it's time to deal some damage, and of course, let's not forget that there's still a might on hand.
Terus ada Mai juga, udah GG guys.
Now he's gonna be quite, he's thinking, oh, he might have his own wallop, but now he packed a wallop, and with that match, that's already going to be Ping Ping Ho getting the championship, getting the $10,000 with his own papercraft dragon OTK setup. Amazing.
Yang benar adalah Riven ya, bukan Fizz-nya.
Wow, I mean, big congratulations to Ping Ping Ho, our 2 times champion, and he is proud to say he has won, came and conquered seasonal tournament twice, and there we have a curious journey champion, Ping Ping Ho, with that big massive win, those big attack from that Riven really close.
Ya namanya orang nggak tahu ya kan nggak tahu apa kartunya lawan
gitu
kan.
Whoever could bring burst down each other from 20 to 0 as fast as possible, but Ping Ping Ho managed to win that one. With that double wallop to stop that Fizz from Aurora to take the win, and there we have, ladies and gentlemen, Ping Ping Ho from Taiwan.
Fizz nggak ada yang bisa ngeblok gitu di sini.
Amazing win indeed from Ping Ping Ho. He went through the gauntlet, defeated a
lot
of
opponents
opponents along the way, and now with the last boss, that's going to be Aurora, he gets his $10,000
tapi belum, Ping Ping Ho belum menang, belum lawan bos kita ini.
Let's not take out the fact that Aurora got $3,500 for taking the second place. That's also a big amount of money for playing Legends of Runeterra.
Selamat ya yang milih Ping Ping Ho, yang udah nge-polling Ping Ping Ho. Nanti kalian bakal dikirimin uang sama Ping Ping Ho.
Even though they both have the
same 60% orang dari 25 suara bakal dapat uang dari Ping Ping Ho buat beli bakso.
He played it better than Aurora all throughout the match.
So,
amazing. Congratulations to Ping Ping Ho, but also congratulations to all the
other players. Dia kan bakal ngeblok dengan apa? Event.
Yep, that is exactly right. It's not easy to even land yourself here in the seasonal playoff. First off, players actually gone through it 12
Kalau tadi Aurora nggak
hours
nambah 3 attack, belum tentu juara ya. Belum tentu juga.
Bisa aja nggak have to suffer all the whole 5 hours of games today. And Ping Ping Ho came out on top,
sama
but
itu
all
dikasih
32 players did a great job in this season. So, great job representing APEC. Thank you so much, guys, for giving us such a great game, and huge congratulations to Ping Ping Ho once again.
And again, guys, you saw the pinnacle of the
Alhamdulillah dapat uang
Legends
jajan
of
dari
Runeterra
Pingo.
action
Ini nih,
right here
friendly nih.
over
Dari tadi
at
kayak
the
nonton
APAC
di
region.
itu
Of
ya,
course,
di
there
YouTube-nya.
are going to be players who will want to play those decks in their own ranked matches, and of course, you can easily search those
Ini nanti
decks
malam live
over
lagi kah?
at
Yang live lagi enggak ya?
any of the libraries of
Besok aja
decks
lah ya,
that we
besok
have
aja lah.
here of
Sambil nunggu
Legends of
champion
Runeterra.
terakhir besok.
And again,
Live-nya
any
besok
last
aja.
words that
Out of
you
viewer
say,
lagi
Moon
aja
Boy?
lah.
Well, I mean, I gotta give a big shout out to everyone, the audience and the big production crew, and also the players for providing everyone such a good platform and a good show today, and not forgetting Excelsior and Miko P as well, you know, giving you guys the action live. So, you know, great shout out to everyone. Thank you so much for having us, and hopefully we get to see you guys next season as well as the new set release
Opini
next week.
saja.
Yes,
Tidak apa-apa
and
bro,
also,
opini. Tidak ada yang melarang.
I'd like to thank everyone for making this happen, for watching us or watching all the other players like go battle it out here in the stream.
Nah,
and for
besok kita
being a
nonton
great
gantian
community,
nonton ISL
and,
ya.
you know, the
Casternya
Legends of
Bang
Runeterra
Falcro
community,
sama
very great
Bang
as well,
Bento.
very supportive,
YouTube-nya
and of course
ISL
very
besok
very
jam
helpful,
10.45.
especially to
Jadi
the
jangan
new
lupa
players
ya
as
guys ya.
well, and even
10.45
doing
kita
scrims
geruduk
to
ke
the
sana
other
ya.
competitive players as well. There's a lot of
10.45
action
kita
happening,
geruduk ke
especially with
sana,
the tournaments
kita
as well.
ramein,
Very
biar nanti
good
sering-sering ya,
and
ada
thriving
kayak
community
gitu kita dari
we're going to
IS
have. And again, as
Indonesia.
Moonboy said, another expansion going to be coming
Mereka
in
berdua tuh
next
berada di
week, and that's going to be also
satu
exciting.
studio ya,
This
berarti
has been
semuanya pada di
broadcasters
Jakarta
Excelsior
gitu.
PH,
Jadi
Mikopi,
offline ya.
and
Dan mungkin aja
Moonboy
nanti bisa
bringing you the
terbuka
action
untuk event
for
offline
the
atau meet and
Curious
greet
Journey
pertama
season
kali
one
di Indonesia.
playoffs. Congratulations again to Ping Pingo
Harusnya
for
ada sih
being
ya.
our champion.
Harusnya kan
Thank
Covid
you
udah
and
mulai itu
goodbye. Stay
ya,
competitive and
udah
stay
mulai
safe.
bisa lah ya meet and
Bye
greet.
guys.
RUNETERRA Indonesia. Besok IS kah? Ya bener. Besok ISL. Ya ada 4 champion baru. Besok hari Minggu harusnya terakhir. Nanti malam supportnya. Atau tergantung nanti malam sih. Tergantung nanti malam supportnya ini atau kartu yang tidak terkait dengan supportnya siapa-siapa. Nah, biasanya gitu terus ntar baru kelihatan ntar minggu keluar champion atau Seninnya keluar champion. Iya ada 4 karena Jin suka angka 4 ya bener banget. Terus nanti juga kayaknya ini bakal 4 mana kos. Jadi semua kalau champion baru tuh 4 mana kos. Casterin bakal enggak tidak kita nonton di sana aja. Masa gue ngester kocak. Aku bisa ikut, enggak maksudnya ikut apa Pak? Ikut ISL-nya yang itu, yang Snapdragon itu. Kalau mau ikut ya paling enggak lu menang itu kan apa? Dari salah satu cupnya. Jadi kemungkinan habis ini bakal ada yang cup kedua split 2. Nah, kalian ikut aja di split 2-nya. Dan nanti bakal dicari 8 tiap cupnya bakal dicari 8 orang yang terbaik. Jadi total nanti ada 32 orang main di final. Tadi udah dibahas. Masih gue hilang. Oh udah gue tutup ternyata. Nah ini gue Level Jin ya keren. Ini ya, nah itu ada wakil Indonesia tapi udah kalah. Itu. Nah, aku pengen mumpung ada berapa orang nih, masih ada berapa orang nih? Masih ada 16 ya. Kira-kira 16 orang kan? Oh tinggal 12. Aku pengen ini deh. Nah, bicara ini nih. Kalian harus belajar matematika ya bersama saya. Iya udah penyisian, ini tinggal finalnya. Berarti ntar kalau pengen ikut itu sen apa yang cup ke selanjutnya apa split 2-nya yang cup 1, 2, 3, 4. Misal kalian nggak lolos di cup 1-nya ikut yang cup keduanya, cup 2-nya nggak bisa lolos ikut cup ketiganya, cup ketiganya nggak bisa lolos. Nah ini kan ada nih. Nah ini udah tanggal Mei 27, 1 minggu lagi. Nih udah ada 90 orang. Kalian mulai dari cup 1-nya dulu, ntar cup 2-nya, cup 3. Berarti cup 1 ini pakai kartu-kartu baru. Ini menarik nih. Apa kita coba ikut? Ini tanggal 27, bentar. Kalau lihat dia tanggal 27, berarti udah ada di Jakarta. Bisa ikut gua. Udah. Kita ikut lah ya, ini. Mungkin bisa lah ya. Gue pengen ngomongin ini nih. Untuk si Oh ini sampel, ini udah ada sampel teori craft decknya nih untuk si Bard ya. Ini digabungin dengan Timo. Di Indonesia lagi kah itu? Ada, tapi udah gagal. Udah masuk 8 besar. Nah, makanya kalian itu ya. Para BE, para Crown Guard, para AG mungkin, ataupun kalian semua yang pengen kompetitif, boleh lah. Aduh, kelihatan kan IDM gua tidak berbayar. Dan ini kan tentang Bard ya. Ini udah ada yang bikin ini nih. Berarti kalau kalian mainin Bard aja tanpa nambah chim sama sekali. Jadi kalian bakal setiap ngedraw bakal dapet chim itu mulai dari round 4 ya. Di round 4 itu udah peluangnya itu udah 0,9. Kalau udah ke round 5 tuh berarti sudah 1,4. Setiap ngedraw kalian kemungkinan bakal dapet 1. Kalau udah di round 6 kalian udah 2. 7 berarti antara 2 sampai 3. Adalah kemungkinan teams yang bakal kalian draw ya. Ini teams per card-nya. Kalau untuk setiap kartu berarti sampai di round 8 ya harus. Setiap kartu ya. Teams per card ya. Teams per card berarti setiap kartu ada teams-nya tuh kita tunggu sampai round 8. Ini origin teams-nya. Berarti ini untuk deck-nya ya. Kan deck awal kita round turn 1 tuh kita dapat 35. Kan dikurangi 5. Round turn 2 tinggal 34 deck. Ini bisa dicepetin lagi dengan cara kayak nambah support-supportnya itu ya. Lebih cepet. Mengikut dengan kemarin yang tanggal 2 itu Sabtu ternyata Jumat. Jalan, waduh, Iksan kebiasaannya orang Indo. Jin digabung sama siapa? Jin lebih banyak kalau Jin. Kalau sambil nunggu sampai ya bentar lagi lah, paling bentar lagi kelar. Ada yang mau ditanyain atau belum ada ternyata. Belum ada, baru Bart harusnya. Jin card entry. Oh ini nih Jin card yang Deadpool. Ada apa teori decknya ya. Kalau ada yang ditanyain, tanyakan saja ya guys. Sambil kita ngebahas. Terus tadi kalau di sini contohnya sama Timo. Berarti untuk ngaktifin kartu ini ya. Kalau ini yang ini ya, proximity puff cap ya, kan diuntungkan juga ya. Adanya Timo cap. Nah kalau gitu, deck buildingnya kan dia ada skill-skillnya. Aduh ini kayaknya gue bakal bikin ini enggak sih? Bikin video tentang ini besok setelah tes membahas ini ya, deck building deck building rule. Jadi ada deck building rule Jin, ada deck building rule Bard gitu. Lalu pas kita udah keluar pas sudah keluar aja sih. Nanti bisa itu ya. Jadi bisa ada contohnya gitu. Tapi ada pandangan ya, kontennya bakal apa gitu. Nah ini kita lihat assemble decknya nih. Ini digabungin dengan Victor guys. Jadi si Jin itu bisa ngambil unit-unit yang apa skill ya. Tapi kok Rexwood Cost F bisa diambil? Oh, regennya tuh tetap bisa gini ya, 2 gini ya. Oh, regennya bisa gini ya berarti. Berarti gue kira cuma 1 terus Runeterra 1 ya. Ternyata bisa 2 gini tetap. Jadi kita bisa ngambil kan si Rexwood Cost F nggak ada skillnya tuh bisa kita ambil gitu kan. Ini contohnya nih, yang ada ini Noxus nggak ada di regennya bisa diambil karena dia punya skill. Ini juga karena dia nggak punya skill, tapi dia dari Ionia tapi nggak punya skill bisa diambil. Dan sentry, wah, ini nyebelin. Wow, Jin Victor. Paling nih nyebelin nih, Arach Noise Sentry selalu ada di deck Jin. Waduh, nyebelin banget sih sumpah. Ini menurutku kenapa ini nyebelin? Karena dia nge-stun, tapi dia dapat, maksudnya kan kalau biasanya kan nge-stun, kalau balik kan lumayan lah ngedeal 1. Kalau ini kan dapat dapat unit itu bagus banget loh. Kan terus keluarin unit. Dumbis, tidak. Dumbis juga. Nah, Riptide Track nih nggak kehitung itu ya, nggak kehitung bisa dimasukkan deck cuma yang punya skill kah? Ya, yang bisa yang punya skill, kalau itu ya, yang enggak seluruh, maksudnya gimana ya? Saya bertanya, yang bisa dimasukin deck cuma yang punya skill kah? Enggak, maksudnya si Jin ini bisa ngambil kartu yang punya skill ditambahin ke deck kita, apapun itu regionnya, yang penting dia punya skill, kita bisa tambahin ke deck kita gitu. Nah, region kita tetap bakal milih juga gitu. Kita pengen bikin, nah di sini kan contohnya adalah PNG sama Victor ya. PNG sama Bridgewater. Nah, champion adalah Victor sama ini. Championnya tuh ngambil dari PNG-nya sama ada Jin-nya. Nah, Jin-nya ini untuk ngaktifin si Origin-nya. Nah, aku misal kalian kepikiran gini nggak? Origin ini kita cuma ngebawa Jin satu aja. Apakah Originnya bakal tetap aktif gitu kan? Ya harus bakal aktif ya. Kayaknya Origin kan nggak harus bawa 3 ya. Jadi kalau kita bawa satu aja, misal Jinnya satu aja, Victor sama Miss Fortune bisa jadi aggro dong ini deck. Juga bisa bikin deck aggro dong. Tinggal cari skill-skill yang kayak gini, attacking, terus ngeluarin skill. Iya dong, bisa jadi bikin deck aggro kita. Misal jinnya, maksudnya jinnya bawa satu aja, tetap originnya tetap bakal aktif. Kita bisa ngambil skill-skill yang fix. OTW Jin main gue, iya Jin bagus. Menurutku nanti kalau misal kayak gitu terus kan bisa jadi kita cuma bisa kayak cuma ngebawa Jinnya cuma satu terus diakalin gitu ya. Nanti kemungkinan Origin bakal ada itu, jadi minimal bawa dua champion Origin gitu yang sama untuk bisa ngaktifin Originnya. Kemungkinan gitu bakal ada syarat. Nanti terlalu bagus banget misal kita bawa Jinnya cuma satu terus lainnya champion-champion yang lain gitu kan. Jadi misal kayak kita main Dragon tuh, ternyata ada kartu Dragon yang bagus skill, kita cuma tapi ada di region lain gitu kan. Kita bawa Jin satu buat ngambil kartu yang skill biasa dimasukin di deck tersebut. Nah itu kan gimana ya? Ya itu ngakalin sih, tapi nanti bikin, maksudnya lebih enak tuh kayak ada syaratnya sih 2 gitu kan. Jadi lebih gak cuma jadi tambah-tambahan aja, cuma buat dapetin originnya. Kalau nggak salah sih, RTO. Aduh, gue udah ngomong. Oh, masih. Kalau nggak salah. Early access kapan? Lu dapat nggak, Bang? Nggak. Nggak dapat. Kayaknya yang ngurus kan Riot Bea ya biasanya. Tapi kayaknya Riot Bea lagi nggak ada di Riot katanya. Soalnya juga kemarin-kemarin kan kayak Bang Lutfi kemarin nggak dapet buat early access. Tapi kayaknya bisa sih. Bisa kok. Oh, the Origin nggak ada itunya. Nggak ada, maksudnya nggak ada harus bawa berapa gitu. Jadi kalian cuma bawa satu bisa. Seperti itu. Kita buka di sini aja. Ada Twitter di sini. Jadi kalian cuma bawa satu. Kalau Bart sih harus bawa 3 ya. Karena dia bagusnya bawa 3 emang kalau Bartnya. Kalau Jin kan cuma bawa satu nggak apa-apa. Jadi si Jin tuh cuma buat untuk ngambilin unit-unit yang ada skillnya yang bagus-bagus ya. Maksudnya yang bagus-bagus, kalau nggak yang bisa nge-support deck kalian gitu. Kalau aggro kan lumayan ya. Kayak ada yang dapat skill. skill banyak tuh agro, legendsofruneterra terus yang 2 mana cost itu yang sekarang statnya 1/4, kalau attack deal 2 itu juga bagus. Oh, bom keruki. Ya ada yang aman, ada yang enggak. Ini pingnya naik-naik ya. Ya origin ya, nggak ada apa namanya. Ya. Kayaknya sampai di sini aja dulu deh. Udah 5:30. Mungkin nanti malam live lagi kalau ada waktu ya. Kalau enggak ya berarti besok aja live-nya. Nungguin. Gue nggak aman.